So you guys, what's going on? Been going for a little minute. We're gonna be doing something a little different on this channel. It's gonna be the first video to kind of recognize that is as much as you know what I'm saying. You probably don't want to really hear all of this, but as much as like I've been trying to do motivation on the side as far as like tarot and oracles, but I think I want to focus mainly on giving you guys your messages and stuff like that. Reason why I started this video with no intro because I just kind of want to be as I don't know as normal as possible. Like as you know what I'm saying, I'm not really trying to do all that intro stuff and stuff like that. I'm just gonna kind of keep it live so you guys can see what's you know what I'm saying, what's really going on. No intro, none of that. Just simple playing. Probably gonna be about 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying. I'm probably just gonna do some shuffling. You know, really just do as much as possible instead of just trying to stick to the 8 cards and stuff like that like you guys are probably normally seeing. If you guys are new to the channel, what up? If you guys checking out the last channel or the last videos, you would notice it's gonna be slightly different. The reason why I'm gonna because I feel like I would spend a lot of time with motivation, but I recognize that in life with social media, right? The difference is I could teach, but I can only teach if you learn. And I want you guys to recognize that. Like, that's just how it goes. So, I'm still gonna, you feel me, give you guys your motivation, but I can only motivate if you're motivated. You see what I'm saying? So, it's like, I'm trying to just focus on what you guys probably can for this video for. Just deliver messages. I'm gonna try my best to not drag along cards or whatever the case is. I'm just gonna do a lot of shuffling, just doing a lot of videos. Mind you, I'm not the best shuffler, so don't expect them to just be flying out. But if you guys are spiritual, you guys believe, not even if you're spiritual, but if you believe in, you know, things have happened of chances and you know, things that happen for the right reasons, like a certain card came up for you and it resonates with you, then you'll feel these messages. If not, you know, it's probably just not your message. I guess that's how they put it. I'm still new, fairly new to it. I've been doing it for about a year. I don't know all the details. I have the basic stuff. I have the astrology decks and a couple decks and all of that. But I'm still fairly new. I would consider something when you're in the game like a couple years, but I haven't been in the game for that long. So just being honest. But I said I'm just going to start these videos. I got like. Of course, you gotta be time manageable as well, right? Because time is the most valuable thing in life, right? You don't have time, you don't have nothing, right? You can't do anything without time. So, with that being said, you will hear an alarm go off, and that's just pretty much the session is finished, thereby being the video. So yeah, even though I'm doing this YouTube thing, I still try to manage it in a way that where I do not turn around and neglect any of my situations. Like I don't wake up early in the morning just to get on there. I eat breakfast, I do all of that. But it's not about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be transparent with y'all. You feel me? That's why y'all probably just won't see me go live or nothing like that. Like I'm not saying I'm the busiest person, but I try to maintain a healthy personality. I just like this YouTube thing because I can hit anybody in the world with it. Somebody from India, or somebody from Africa, somebody from Barbados, to America, to wherever you guys is at in the world. That's why I really genuinely like it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. This is gonna be for the Aries. I rearranged my cards, so if you guys are noticing, if you guys did notice I rearranged them to the signs of the deck, how the deck's lined up. But yeah, we're gonna be doing Aries. I'm a little nervous, so just bear with me on that, cause this is my first time of, not my first video, but this is gonna be one of the first moments where there's actually gonna be like a session, like I'm trying to do it like a real life session, like as if you guys was right in front of me and I'm just having a conversation with you guys and I'm just trying my best to pull cards out. Again, I'm not the best shuffler, but at least y'all can feel what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Alright, so this is, like I said, this is the first time not the first time, but one of the recent times where I'm actually pulling the deck out in front of you guys. I'm like I said, I'm trying not to do all that. Oh no, I'm trying not to do all that. I'm just gonna, treat it as if you guys was right here. Because I wanna do it. I wanna do that way, but then again, like I said, I still gotta. I would rather do the YouTube thing because the YouTube thing could touch many of people, and then it's free. You know what I'm saying? Everybody watches YouTube. It's free for everybody's use, so it's no charge, nothing like that. I'm not a legal tarot reader or nothing like that. Like, I'm not like legit. I'm not got paperwork for it, nothing like that. So it's still considered like entertainment. But I do believe in spirituality. I do believe, you know, things happen for reasons. You know, you have certain things in your toolbox for a reason. I feel like everybody's like a mechanic. Everybody has their own little toolboxes to work on their own little cars, and cars meaning life, right? So, but I don't have a license for it, nothing like that. So that's why I wouldn't go and try to make it a legitimate business or nothing like that. But I do like doing it on YouTube. It's pretty cool. Right? Anybody can be watching me. Anybody can see it. Absolutely free. And the only thing I have to trade for it is my time, which I have plenty to do. But I still manage it to where I can still do other things that I enjoy as well. Right? I like to train and all that stuff. So, but we're gonna be talking about the Aries. This one is gonna be. I always like to show you guys this pamphlet just in case you guys wonder what deck specifically. Oracle cards. Let's begin. I have my water, of course. Make sure you guys get hype on your H2O. Again, like I said, this is gonna be very straightforward. It's not. I don't have a certain deck amount that I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna be doing until the alarm goes off, which on my time it's 9:09 a.m. It's gonna be going off at 9:30 because that's what's displayed. Trying to treat it as, you know, a real thing, even though it's not, you know, legit. Not saying it's not legit messages, but it's not like, oh, I'm certified or nothing like that. But we're gonna go ahead. I've worked in the industry of therapists and stuff like that. I'm not gonna disclose exactly what location, nothing like that, because of the things around it. But I will say, you know, I've currently resigned and stuff like that. Well, not currently, but I'm not trying to get too in detail. I'm just saying that I know how it works as far as this. I've been in my little situations where I could see. So I could definitely say like certain things these cards say, you know, they will hit him, you know, they will, if you allow it to, it will hit you. You know what I'm saying? It will give you some type of, you know, interest or motivation or whatever the case is, or help you guys get through things and whatnot. That's what the intent is for, right? I mean, my intent is to encourage you guys to do the right thing and to live life to the fullest. My intention is not to strive you a certain way or manipulate you in any way, things of that nature. Just feel how you feel about the cards, and let's get it. Okay, so it looks like we got about 20 minutes. All right, that's a good intro. Let's go. All right, I try not to shuffle them because, while not in the way that you see day-to-day other readers do, just because I don't want to bend and break the cards. I know that's what people normally do. I think I can do it for these ones. I'm going to just go ahead and do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I see other people doing it. I'm just going to lightly do a light shuffle. And I see people do something like this. I'm still learning, so, you know. Do something like that. What do they call it? Like chop it. Can y'all see that? I'm going to try to just, you know, do a little chop. All right. I want y'all to see my face and my reaction on that too, so. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be there like y'all be with me type of thing. I'm going to show y'all the cards. Okay, look. This is what I do. I got a little, what's that thing called? Like a printer. Oh, man, but then y'all won't be in light. All right, look. Oh, I actually got this little thing I could put y'all on. I want to make sure y'all can see all of that. You know what? That ain't working out too much. Man. Oh, look. We're going to use one of these card decks. There you go. That's a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? It's not. All right. If I come over a little bit. Okay. So this is just the Aries card. All right, Aries. What do we have for the Aries? Let's begin. Please let me know what you guys think. Let's get it. All right. What do we have for the Aries spirit? What do we have for the Aries? Hold on. Again, I'm not the best shuffler. All right. Y'all can see that, right? That's how I like to pick it. So it's like, so 3 cards came out, but one's facing up, and we're gonna grab that one. This is just using my intuition personally. There's no right or wrong way to do it, in my opinion. But the main thing is just getting out the message. So your first message is open up your heart. From Archangel Chamiel, we have thank you, Chamiel, for moving the barriers around my heart. This could just be meaning your desires. Whatever it is that you could be desiring. You could be focusing more on that part. All right. So again, I want it to resonate with you however it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then it's just not for you at the moment, you know. I don't want to really too much on explain it, because normally if it's for you, it will hit. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the Aries? All right. This feels way better though, I ain't gonna lie. Like not trying to create those expectations for myself as to be like this super duper reader or nothing like that on YouTube. Like, I'm still learning. We all are. We learn from cradle to the grave. Alright, I'm gonna pull this one. We have inner power, the Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world within me. Right? So you can look at this however you choose to. I'm trying my best not to really elaborate on my personal opinion on it, because I do feel like if you guys feel this card, it will hit you guys. You know what I'm saying? So whatever that will mean to you, if it's positive, I say run with it. So Divine Father, thank you for creating my inner world within me. I just say this real quick. It basically just means to me that learning your true self within and not focus on the outer world. That's my opinion though. You don't have to run with that. Just take that with a grain of salt. Okay, I guess you want to come to me. All right, we have count your blessings. That's straightforward. Thank you, the universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. Right? All right. Yeah, this is way better. This is way better. Dang. All right, cool. We're gonna keep it going. We gonna have fun with it. We're gonna have fun with it. We, like I said, I believe in having time set up and systems, things like that, so we can have fun. You know, like I'm got my schedule over here. I'm got my alarm on my phone, so now it's like I could just freeball it and we could just have fun on this channel instead of having to worry about, you know, is this taking up too much of my time? Because if it does, then I can't continue the YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna keep it going. All right, let's have fun. We're gonna have fun. All right, so we got 3, but I'm trying to just choose one, so we're going to pick the first one at the top, which is love and accept yourself, right? Thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance, right? Also, I got to mention, because I know the shorts has been very popular, it's not a bad thing to want to watch long content if you guys really into it. So if you guys don't really want to watch this long video, I understand. I really can't do much for that, you know what I'm saying? But I will say if it's not worth your time, just don't consume it, you know? So this is just for those of you that want to actually engage with, you know, saying your boy and what he has to offer. That's my definition of what social media and all that. If it's not worth our time, just don't even watch it. But yeah, this is love and accept yourself. Right? Don't let situations, you know, try to deprive you of who you are as an individual. Let's see, I have to pull that away from the time because I don't even got to watch the time. All right? Okay, let's see. What else we have for the Aries? Okay, so yeah, you see how it popped up. I'm going to choose the first one. That's just my intuition telling me. Right? We have take time to breathe. Thank you, angels. I breathe with ease knowing you're here. Take some time. Take your time, right? Again, I'm not trying to motivate you guys and nothing like that. I'm not trying to, well, I ain't gonna say I'm not trying to motivate, but I can only motivate those that are motivated. I can only teach those who want to learn. So, but I will say this, if you set yourself up a little schedule, a little routine, or trust me, it takes the breeze off everything. Just write down what you need to do. That's just me personal opinion. It helps me so much. Like even just feeling that I'm getting from recording a video feels so much more natural than trying to do all this extra stuff and y'all don't know. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and run it like this. It feels more normal. But take time to breathe, you know, just enjoy your moment. Alright, so I'm just really just pulling whatever speaks to me, right? I mean, you could, like I said, you could take it. It's not a right or wrong way to read these cards. These are just basically timely movement cards. These are cards that it speaks to me, and I share it with you guys. And if you ever have a conversation that somebody says something like, hey man, I heard this happen, or I heard that happen, and they tell you some wisdom, and sometimes it's like mediocre because you're like, I've heard it a bunch of times. It's only mediocre if you heard it. But if it was like something deep where like you really thought about it, got to thinking, you're like, I never heard that before. Then most likely it hits you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. I feel like something that, I'm reading, oh, this came off of me. I'm just gonna share with y'all. That's how I think it is. I don't really try to think too much deep into it, but that's just what I think it is. We have the divine physician. Thank you, Raphael, and I'm also not the best pronunciation personnel, whatever the case is. So if I mispronounce something, apologize for it. I will get better. You know what I'm saying? As we all do. Yeah, thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. Right, and you guys are welcome to research these, right? Just don't take my word for it. You guys can go research them on your own and all of that, right? So, yeah, healthy body, health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and be like somebody that hits the gym is better than you guys, or somebody that goes for walks or whatever is better than you. But I will encourage you guys to take care of yourselves, take care of your temple. Your body is a temple. Do your best to take care of it. If you can't be mobile and go do your thing physically, then at least eat healthy. That's the best thing. And I eat cookies and all that. I'm not going to sit there and act like I'm just some healthy person now that don't eat cookies and nothing like that. I was trying to make some cookies last night, messed up the whole batter. But look, that's not about what we're talking about. My point is just drink water, flush it down at least. Not everybody can afford the best vegetables, so you don't necessarily have to focus too much on that. Drink water, do whatever your best. Just do your best. Because at least if you're trying, you have far better chances if you're trying than if you're not even caring at all. But that's just my opinion. What do we have? Oh, and also, I want to clarify this on my half. When I'm talking to spirit, we're spirit as it is because we're a walking soul. So when I'm talking to spirit, from my definition, it's just reflecting my inner selves out in the real world, if that makes sense to you guys. That's how I like to look at it. And it's not like if you can do this as well. You can sit down and meditate and receive information within yourselves and see where you guys are going in life and all that. You can do all that too, but I guess this is kind of like a mukbang. I guess people enjoy, when people are, shuffling cards, just like when people are eating. Because I know I used to watch people eat food or whatever. I don't know why, but it's just something I don't know about the human brain. And just, I don't know. So it's like, All right, we have Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. So I just look at them as like, nice messages, right? Some messages that come out like on the tarot card, these are oracles. So sometimes they come out on tarot card to be talk about relationships and things like that. All kind of like, negative or whatever the case is, if you take it that way. But I like to look at negativity as a learning experience, Not everything is going to be peaches and rainbows. But, hey, through rainy days, we learn situations as well. So, but yeah, thank you for inspiring me to be more like you. If it's an earth angel and you think of an angel as supposed to be pure-hearted, honesty, and all of that, then I would just look at it in that way. I would just look at it as someone to be more like someone of that nature, like someone that's pure and stuff, right? We got like 2 more minutes. I'm just gonna at least try to get a deck of 8. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I know I said I wasn't gonna do a deck, but at least if I complete one, then that's perfect. But I mean, even if the alarm goes off, you know what? We're still gonna go ahead and run it. It don't even matter. I'm still gonna finish at least a deck, whether it's I think it's 3, 6, 9, something like that, or do a deck of 8. Like I try to just make a matchup. Let's put it this. If it's like that, I want to get at least one more right there. That's just basically like that. I just try to match the card for a card. So we have new beginnings. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. Yeah, new beginnings. Whatever new opportunities might have came and things of that. You guys are getting ready. And that's another thing. Like, again, I'm not trying to motivate you guys. If you guys ain't motivated, don't make sense. Like, say, go out for a run and you're eating potato chips. I can't force you to go for a run. You guys are adults, most likely, right? And I'm not your father, not like that. So it ain't like that's going to make a difference. Now, my point is, the reason why I'm going to say that is because before I even say this, is because, like, sometimes there are situations where you feel like you're not in the right position, or you feel like for the longest, I felt like, oh, my YouTube channel ain't growing as fast as I wanted to and all of that stuff. But then again, I'm probably not ready for it right now. Like, I still have to step back and, like I said, acknowledge myself and grow myself. That's why I've been doing a lot of self-developing. So just try to hold off, like, especially if all your situations are sorted. if your situations are sorted, you don't have to like try your best to try to grow another thing, especially if you just started it for real. So sometimes it's a situation where you just need to get ready for it, you know? So don't feel no type of way if you guys are in a delayed moment or whatever, especially if your things are, like my things are met. So I don't really have to force this, but it's just something that my brain was like, oh, you needed, it should be quicker. Sometimes you gotta take a step back. So that's why I say these are good cause to remind you of these things. We all know it, but it's hard sometimes when, you know, you're looking at your situation, you want it to go quick, because everything around you is moving fast, but you gotta kind of gotta be ready for them things as well. I say God, like, look, I just want the higher power to bless me with anything that I can manage. I don't want things that I can't manage, for real, you know. Let me just see the what the time. All right, we got like 6 more minutes. We're good. For me, we are good. All right, we're going to get some more cards out. And like I said, if it goes over the time, we're just going to finish the deck. So that is yours for now. Excuse me. We're gonna keep it coming. We're going to do the same deck. I know we like to switch it up. People like to switch it up sometimes. Actually, you know what? We'll switch it up. We already did a deck of either that one. We're going to switch it up. This is very much similar. But this is my first reading of the day. And I want to kind of, as they say, like shake the rust off before I just get all serious and jump into them tarot cards. And I think that's actually what's holding up the laptop, so we ain't even concerned about that. This is going to be from Demonology Manifestation. It's actually my first deck. So serious. You go check out my old videos. You'll see that was my first tarot deck like 2 years ago. And I was working when I picked these up. I'm not no entrepreneur or nothing like that. I just got blessed. Let's put it like that. I got in a situation where I was able to resign early, and I'm grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? Now times are rough sometimes and things like that, but you know that's the bed we make. That's the bed I decide to lie in. So, but nothing about me. That's just what I want y'all to know. Since y'all be looking at me on YouTube and be thinking all of that, like everything is sweet because you know I'm doing what I love, but at the same time, I'm enjoying it. But at the same time, it ain't like I'm some successful person now that made all these financial decisions. I ain't like all that, man. I'm just like you. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get it. I'm gonna shuffle these really quickly, and then we're gonna run it. But everything is a blessing in disguise. No matter how you look at it, everything is a blessing. You just got to be willing to accept that and accept that. Again, I'm not trying to motivate y'all, but I mean, that's my personality. I want to see y'all do better. But I know y'all just came for the messages. But again, you can still learn from social media at the same time. You know what I mean? I don't even know if anybody's going to watch this video, but because it's kind of long, you know. But hey, you know, I want the ones that's meant to watch it. Okay, so we have here, put this one back, this one flew in my hand. Again, this is my personal, basically, I can't really say I'm doing a reading for everybody. That's why one video I mentioned, I was like, well, I'm doing this for myself. And maybe that sounded a little selfish, but to be honest, it's like, if I'm doing a video, if I'm doing a card reading, and nobody's physically right here with me, then I can't possibly doing it for you guys, right? That just doesn't add up. But if I'm doing it and recording the process, then hey, you know, it could still apply to you if you take it that way. That's why I feel like everything is a blessing if the way you look at it. Know you are loved. Higher power loves you. So it doesn't matter if people, whatever. And sometimes love can be so like taken out of character. Like, you know, we all have this expectation of how we're supposed to be loved, but sometimes it's not the case. Sometimes we just gotta start to love ourselves, and then may or may not that will bring somebody to love us. But once you get onto the point of loving yourself, you really wouldn't even care, to be honest. You wouldn't care who loves you. You wouldn't care if your significant other, your twin flame, or that should love you. But at the same, like, I'm married at the same time, so I expect my wife to love me. But at the same time, I'm so busy focusing on, yes, we focus on each other, but then it's like, you still have to put time for yourself. You still have to love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, it just defeats the purpose. You can't give what you don't have. So I still love myself regardless of who loves me or whatever the case is. I focus on that, but I don't like put all my energy into, you know, loving someone that I don't put nothing, not even a little bit in loving myself. Like, nah, that's crazy. So let's go. And I feel like you're a lot more healthier that way. Always gotta love yourself. And it doesn't say love yourself. It says know you are loved, but that's just an example. If the higher power loves you, of course, and then you gotta love yourself, and then so forth and so on. Someone will love you in the end, because they'll see that you love yourself, and they'll be like, oh, if they can love themselves, they'll love me, type of thing. Last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. Again, and I mentioned that just now that I'm not no financial. I just somebody got blessed. I'm not lucky, but blessed. So be proud of every little thing you did, every step you took, no matter what the situation is. Be proud of it. As you see, I'm not trying to motivate. I said that, but it's just the type of industry this is. It makes you do it. Be proud of yourself. No matter, you guys got up out of bed, be proud of that. I used to say that back in the day. I used to say that. But that's when I used to have these type of videos. I used to just be chatting on the camera. Now, then I try to go like mainstream with it, try to do the little quick videos, thinking that that's going. But then it's like that ain't authentic, man. People gonna see that. They're gonna probably listen to it, but it ain't gonna resonate because that ain't how people are. Like, you know. So instead of me going mainstream on the videos, I just kind of mainstream my life in a sense. I kind of just programmed it to have steps and stages and schedules and so that I can be on point, but I can also be free-minded with my videos, you know. So I'm still like on point. I'm very much like, yeah, like I'm, you know. Still, we have 2 more to go. Well, we're gonna do 2 more because I want to do a complete deck. Right, we're gonna do 2 more. That's gonna feed into the other video, but who cares? You know what I'm saying? I gotta complete the video. You can't start none and not complete it. We have see the bigger picture from full moon and Sagittarius. Well, I don't even have to really say that. I don't want to say that to throw you guys off. That's just the notes. If in case I want to find this detailed in the book, which I will, because I always like to review my cards. So we have see the bigger picture. Even if I know it, I'm still gonna review it just because you never know what type of new ideas you can get from reviewing things. I'm sure you guys will watch movies all the time. I watch Finding Dory and Finding Nemo all the time. Not all the time, like every day. I'm not gonna say it that way because I was there a movie. It takes time, but it's like I still like to watch it because something I might have missed when I was a child, and might adapt to me as an adult. And your final message for this video is embrace the flow of life. No matter what, just enjoy it. Don't matter if you're poor, rich, sick, healthy. Embrace it, because there's gonna be times where these situations pop off. You could be single, you could be married, you could be all of that. You feel me? It's gonna be times like that, but you gotta embrace it because we don't know sunny days until we experience rainy days. Vice versa, same way. So just keep that in mind. That's gonna finish up you guys' messages. I guess I can just chat with you guys. I'm not gonna put these cards back because I do have to review them. But yeah, I'm just gonna chat with you guys while I put these cards up. Just, hey, listen, if you guys care what I have to say, all I can say is, listen, one of the biggest things that I've learned, one, live in the moment. Yeah, don't try to do too much because you're concerned about your future. I mean, yes, you put in the work and the effort, and you have all these people that come out there and tell you, and I learn from them too. You feel me? Like time management, all of that. Yeah, all of that's great, but don't put too much mental focus in on what's going to happen 30 years from now, because you could be potentially missing out on a true blessing. Like I said, I'm not the best person to talk to about finances as far as like, where to invest my money at, but I can say where to invest your time, into yourself, you know what I'm saying, into building something that you truly want, truly desire. But again, I'm not like one of them guys that's going to sit there and tell you, and I don't throw dog feces at them people either. What that means is I'm not gonna turn them down either for saying certain things, because certain things work for certain people. So I'm not a type of guy like that, and you won't catch me like that. I'm not gonna sit there and try to act on something I don't necessarily agree with just because I think it's popping or whatever. You're not gonna find that on me. I don't care who watches my video, who don't. I refuse to act that way, because I believe in growth and development. I don't believe in destruction and self all that. You're not gonna catch me. So if you think that, you ain't gonna catch me like that. I'm too trying to focus on just I want to build a certain me that can face stormy weather, even if I'm not going through it right now. I want to build it up to a point where I can face it, and it don't affect my mental or my spiritual sense. And that's what I kind of want for the people too. But again, I can't motivate people that don't want to motivate. I can teach you if you ain't trying to learn. So that's gonna be my sign up, and I'll see y'all soon.